Duncan.
What?
Fuck's sake.
I was not in the door. I know you are, but what am I?
Best comeback.
That's like a Monkey Island comeback.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
Oh God, what's the response to that?
You fight like a cow.
You fight like a cow.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Monkey Island. That is a game that I was one of the probably one of the games that, in fact, it is one of the games that got me into playing video games in the first place.
Yeah.
It was one of the first games I played as well. I had it on Monkey Island 1 and 2 on a CD-ROM. Very good.
A CD-ROM, fucking hell, you're young.
That's fucking new, man. I played mine on an Amiga 500.
Several floppy disks with the copy protection cardboard wheel thing that you had to input at the start of the game.
Okay, no, I got it in about '96 on CD-ROM.
Kids these days.
Yeah, ridiculous. Still stands the fucking test of time though, that game.
Fucking brilliant game. The remastered ones are not as a bit weird, but
well, the remastered ones are okay because you can set the graphics back.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. You've got to play them like as the original.
Yeah.
I think 2 is the best one.
Yeah, 2 is definitely the pinnacle.
I especially loved it at the end where you had the song with like the headphones connected to the wristbone, figuring out that puzzle.
That was cool.
Largo.
What's the Largo song?
Yeah, that's
it. Fucking memories, man.
Oh, such a good game.
I love the Scumbar, that music.
The Scumbar's brilliant. The spitting contest, that was such a good thing.
Yes.
Where you had to mix the different coloured drinks and stuff.
Oh, God.
Have we murdered him? Is he done?
I think so.
I hardly shot him that time. Has Duncan died?
Hope not.
Duncan? 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 I think he's died. Duncan? Duncan? Oh, we thought you died. All we heard was, "Ow, that hurt," and then silence, and you were gone and unresponsive. Sandra was about to call an ambulance.
What's the other? I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
What's the comeback? I don't remember it.
Glad to see you attended your family reunion.
Syndicate.
Oh, Syndicate, man. Fuck me. Oh, and G-Police.
G-Police. Fuck, I remember that, yeah. I remember playing G-Police on the friend's PlayStation 1. And speaking of PlayStation 1...
Yeah?
Final Fantasy.
Oh, Final Fantasy 7. I mean, that's one of my all-time favourite games of forever. That was the game that really got me into like gaming. The first game I played for more than I just played for a ridiculous number of hours, and that I just remember playing the Midgar parts of the story, and then being absolutely blown away that all of a sudden, like I was kind of expecting Midgar to be it, and then you come out of Midgar and I'm like, oh, this was a cool game. And then it kind of opens up and you can explore the whole fucking world, and it's just so huge, and it just completely blew my mind.
I didn't play those.
Final Fantasy VII still stands the test, so I would highly recommend.
It's the only Final Fantasy I've played.
I've tried some others, but they just, I don't know. I don't know whether Final Fantasy spoiled me, whether it holds that special place in my heart that I can't invest in another Final Fantasy game because of it, because I played it at such a crucial time in my gaming development, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of, this isn't too long after Final Fantasy, maybe a couple years. Going on to PC, definitely released on CD, not floppy. The first Thief game.
Oh man, yeah. I'm saying this a lot, but that blew my fucking mind. The stealth elements in that game where you could put out torches to make a room dark and make noise to make a character move away. I mean, I played... I'm sure Metal Gear Solid was before... I'm getting my timelines mixed up.
Yes, Metal Gear Solid was... I'm pretty sure that was before Thief was...
Yeah, so, I mean, Metal Gear Solid I played, and I'd had some of those mechanics, but it just seemed on another level. The fact that it was first person as well was really immersive. And yeah, that game was brilliant.
It was one of those games where it was all about stories. I remember we used to talk about like different ways we approach the missions differently.
Yeah.
And different things that happened when you escaped from guards and you put certain lights out and went a different way or distracted them. Yeah, that game was phenomenal.
Do you know what? That's what makes a really good game, isn't it? Stories.
Yeah,
the fact
yeah.
that you have your own stories that happen to you. Like it's one of the things that makes GTA so brilliant is the fact that you've got so much freedom that you just end up with loads of crazy things that happen, little stories.
GTA, yeah, GTA 2 and GTA London are just 3 of my all-time favourites.
They're just brilliant. I controversially, because for some reason no one on the internet seems to like it, but I really like San Andreas as well. I've got some really, really fond memories of San Andreas.
I missed all those. PS2, I just missed all of those games.
You know what? San Andreas, man. I loved it. I really enjoyed playing it. And then I got to the mission where you have to chase the train when you're on a motorbike. And fuck that mission.
Until I discovered Reddit and Reddit's hate for that mission and Reddit's ridiculous, that's the hardest mission of anything ever, so frustrating. It never occurred to me that it was a hard mission. I don't know whether I was lucky or what, but I must have just played through that mission absolutely no problem because it didn't stand out to me at all.
It was so hard.
Okay, if you had to pick one game then, favourite game of all time ever?
Just because it's got quite a
That's
few,
hard.
quite a few memories for me. I don't know, probably Tekken 3. I played so much.
Well, that's left field. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I played a lot of that. I agree that was probably... I'm not a massive fighter fan, but I
No,
really did enjoy Tekken 3. What about you, Duncan?
I find this hard to classify because one, it could be games that I've had a lot of time invested. In which case, the only game where I've invested like the most time is Destiny.
Yeah.
But in terms of like emotional attachment, that's really hard because I've been playing games for so long now.
If you had to take one game and you could only ever play that game again, that would be your pinnacle of gaming. You could only play it. The rule is you can only play it on your own against the computer.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay, change my mind then.
Okay. So Sanjay,
Monkey Island.
Monkey Island, the first one.
Yeah, because that was the first one I played. Yeah.
This is tough because it's down to between SimCity 3000
Good choice, actually.
or Baldur's Gate 2.
Oh. See, I'm still. Those are both brilliant games, and I would definitely be happy taking either of them to a desert island. I would probably still, because I've played through it so many times since, and there's so much to do. I would say mine would be Final Fantasy VII. Duncan, was that a precision shot you just killed him with, or was it a punch?
It was a
Precision punch?
Precision punch.
Precision punch! You're clearly a Titan.